You accept your own, you put it out there, you've got to fertilize it, embrace it, weed the. Sometimes the worst situations can bloom into the most beautiful gardens.
Oh, he had, I have, it's all. Then you find that relatability.
I think we just found the title of our show. It's all.
Everybody.
This is everybody has.
Yeah.
This
is a show.
Yeah. It's me, Mrs. Kasha Davis.
And it's me, Brock McGillis.
And I was closeted, married to a woman. When I came out, my parents didn't accept me, and I'm an alcoholic.
So I was a closeted professional hockey player, I was suicidal, and a womanizer.
But
when we learned that our problems aren't special,
and everybody's going through something,
we realized it's all
Hi guys, make sure you get your tickets to DragCon LA, May 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. I'll be there, will you? Okay, Brock, so what's the
It is what we deal with. It is our struggle. It is how we overcome it. It is, those sad days.
Those times when you diagnose yourself terminally unique. You think you're the only person who's going through something, like, I'm the only one who drinks too much. When we're isolating and we think that we're so unique, we're the only one going through something, what do? We're alone.
Everyone has We all have we all go through
there's big there's little, but it's all
it's all and we all have it.
through.
So when you realize you're not special and you're not the only one going through it makes it a little less magnified and significant.
Exactly. We all go through this, and there's a commonality there. Now, Brock, darling, I was born in 1971 in Scranton, Pennsylvania. How about you?
I was born in 1983.
Well, honestly, it was a different time back then.
It was.
As a little boy, gay boy who was, closeted, it was difficult just finding my way to be myself.
And same for me. I grew up in the hockey world. I was a professional hockey player, and growing up in that world was tough to be gay. So I hid it so well. I became this masculine, macho, bro, womanizer, douchebag.
Me too.
I was lucky that I was able to conform and fit in and kind of just slide under the radar.
Nobody ever thought?
No, I
Not
never.
even that guy behind the other side of the hole? He didn't think it. No.
Kasha.
Are you the only openly gay hockey player that there is on the face of the earth?
I guess I'm the only one, and it's really weird.
But that's exciting.
You're
cool. Breaking boundaries. You're explaining to people that you can take out that hockey stick and that puck and you could go home and you could, you know what I mean.
I remember being 6 years old and I was watching a movie with my parents and there was a gay character. And I looked at my parents, I said, what if I'm gay? And they said, if you're gay, you're gay. You're Brock, we love you.
Oh.
I went to my room and cried. I knew, thank you. I knew that I was different. I tried to fit in so bad because I didn't think I could be a hockey player and be gay.
Right.
So I became the opposite and I hid it for a long time and I struggled, started drinking heavily. I dealt with a lot of depression, suicide, things like that, because I didn't know who I was or what I was or how to be me.
Right.
And then a few years ago, I finally said I had enough. I had enough of the homophobia I was experiencing in the sport. And I said, F this, I'm coming out. And I wrote an article coming out and I've been traveling the world speaking and sharing my story and trying to create change.
How did that make you feel to publicly come out like that?
Living my truth and loving who I am allowed me to help others.
Right, which was not even the original intention.
No, I had no idea. It just kind of stumbled into it.
She's a selfish bitch, really.
I am. I was here for me. I'm here for me.
What balls, for a lack of a better word, it takes in the sports community to come out, because it's not very common, right?
No, it's not. When you think of professional hockey, there's over 10,000 players every year.
Right.
I'm the only one in the history of the sport to come out publicly. And that was my fear. That's why I didn't come out while I was playing. I was terrified that my career would be over.
I can relate to so much of this type of story where, you're closeted, and my story goes back to the childhood that I had where I wanted to please my father. So I married the first woman who would say yes. And of course, we ended up divorcing because eventually we realized I wasn't being true myself and she wasn't happy. And when I came out to my parents, they did the exact opposite of your parents. They disowned me for a bit. I had to create my own family, but there was still a part of me that was not accepting me. I was not expressing my most genuine self. There was something missing, and I wasn't performing. And then Mrs. Kasha Davis happened. Well, great, fabulous, RuPaul's Drag Race hit. It was wonderful. Touring around, it's just fantastic, except for one thing.
What's that?
I was drinking myself to death. When I finally told the story that I'm an alcoholic and I am who I am, so much more in life started to come back my way. And in the end, the gift, as you say, we're helping somebody else.
We're all equal.
Yes.
So when you learn that, and that nobody's above you, you can truly be happy and start dealing with your shit.
And some of the shit that I deal with ends up being comparison. Looking at their shit. How does their shit smell? How does their shit look? Why are they doing something? And then why am I not? And I get caught up in that whole comparison situation, and it brings me down. Versus loving and accepting who I am and what I can bring to the table.
Just block, delete them. Block, delete
Block,
me.
delete, yeah.
Do you like balls flying at you?
Love
Like
balls.
pucks?
I love balls!